everyone. So Wike says that beggars on Abuja streets embarrass Tinubu government. That's an illegitimate government he's talking about too. And he declares war on street begging. First of all, I would like to say the embarrassment to Nigeria is Tinubu himself. To say that Nigeria has someone who has been found to be a certificate forger, masquerading as the president of a whole nation of us, is not only a disgrace to every Nigerian, every law-abiding Nigerian. It's a slap on our face. You understand? It's a bad example for the upcoming generation. At the same time, again, you have someone who was found in drug dealing, to be involved in drug dealing, to the extent that he had to forfeit money based on that, masquerading as the president of Nigeria. They think that is not a disgrace to Nigeria. Every one of us will be a disgrace. When we leave the country, you're traveling, they see your this thing, the first thing they're looking at you, with that eye that says, you probably all are criminals. Because if you are not all criminals, how are you allowing someone with such criminal records to be in office? Now, a lot of people have been turned into beggars by Tinubu. Yes. People that were already poor have further fallen out of the bracket they are in, have gotten into a worse bracket. People that were not even poor had even fallen into poverty. I think over 10 million or so was what was added to the poverty bracket. Nigeria has more than half of its population under poverty, according to recent surveys, recent statistics. And the Tinubu that should be ashamed of himself, who rigged this way into office to come and give this unprecedented hardship on the people, is not going after people who he has thrown into this whole issue. But before we go on, we'll see the one that came out of Lagos State. Lagos State started this whole nonsense with people who are like homeless. Some people, they got a video of some people who were lying down, whether they're homeless. In short, that's even me. It's not even correct for me to call them homeless because I don't know. We saw that video where people were just sort of like laying down, whether they were taking a rest or something. You never consider, because sometimes you do this hard labor job, you need to take a rest. And then this video, they came in, they were arresting them. The commissioner will come out and call them miscreants. People that are miscreants are calling people miscreants. That they've thrown into those conditions, they are calling them miscreants. Did you just get it? Have a look at this video. So you say those people, when did it become a crime? Let's even assume they are homeless. Being homeless, does that make it a crime? Did you commit a crime? Those people, they are there, they are not causing problem to anybody. They hadn't caused problem. Some people are going about picking pockets, some people are going about, doing all sorts of criminality. The government hasn't gone after any of those. Lagos State has been in the news for a lot of wrong reasons. In terms of even in broad daylight, you will see these people will come and start attacking cars, robbing people. There have been times when for hours people were being robbed. The police is nowhere to be found, though. None of these people are anywhere to be found. But it's the one that is already down, hopeless, helpless, just being there, that they know how to go after, and arrest them and take them out. So in looking at those people, what was it that they did, that they committed that offense? Is there a particular law that Lord have mercy, Nigeria. You understand? The people that should be arrested are the ones arresting people, and then you're coming to call them miscreants. But anyway, what's his name? The boy of Abuja, Wike. He said he has joined this thing. He wants to go after beggars. FCT Minister Barrister Nyesom Wike has issued a 5-day ultimatum for beggars to leave the streets of Abuja, urging that if you have a sister or brother begging on the street, let them know that starting next week we will remove them. If you carry them and be feeding them 3 times a day, go carry now. If they had food, they won't be on the streets. So feed them and be giving them food and everything. The minister warned that the administration will no longer tolerate activities that fuel insecurity. Really, is it begging that fuel insecurity? Out of school children. What have they done to arrest themselves for having out of school children? Those are the things that fuel insecurity. The fact that there are no jobs for people. What have they done to arrest themselves for not providing jobs for people? For not, people that want to work. Full employment is part of the things that government is supposed to be giving. Why is there no full employment? So that you say it's only people who don't want to work that end up not working. Not that anybody that wants to work at the wage that is there should be able to have a work, but people don't have this work. People are looking for this work. So when are they arresting themselves and taking themselves, to prison? During the flag-off ceremony for the construction of an access road to the judges' quarters in Katampe, Wike emphasized that street begging has become both a security threat and an embarrassment to the FCT. In terms of security, let me say clearly now, we have declared war. Abuja is turning into a beggar city. If you know you have a sister or a brother who is a beggar on the street, tell them from next week we take them out. Well, most people that have sisters and brothers as beggars, they are also beggars, and they cannot even read, nor write, nor hear the threat that Wike is making here. Wike expressed concern that not all beggars may be genuine, noting that some could be criminals or informers masquerading as beggars. It's embarrassing that people who came into Abuja, the first thing they see are just beggars on the road. Sometimes too, they may not be beggars, they may be criminals pretending to be beggars. We will not allow that. He also issued directive, to the contractor in charge of constructing the access road to the judges' quarter, demanding that the project be completed, within 7 months. The way these people who continuously fail citizens of Nigeria, especially poor people, failing them, throwing them more and more into poverty, the way they go all about, the same people that they have impoverished, attacking them, doing everything to dehumanize them, it's just simply unbelievable. But when it comes to election now, these same beggars will no longer be beggars. There will be people that you will go and do rally and invite them to be there. But when it comes to governance, they are beggars. When it comes to governance, their thumbprint no longer matters. Their humanity no longer matters. Their social contract with the government no longer matters. But once in every 4 years, these same people will come out and weaponize the poverty that they have imposed on these people and run their mouth and do all sorts of things. Well, like I'll say, I've been saying for a while and I will repeat it. One day, monkey go market, he no go come back.